Welcome. Today we'll be making multi-cooker beef shank borscht with herbed yogurt. I'm Chef Jim, and you're watching Publix Aprons Cooking School online. So borscht is a traditional Eastern European beet stew made with beef and sometimes pork. Today we're going to be using beef shank, which is the cross cut of the cow leg. We're going to be using a multi-cooker to cook this. I've got some green cabbage here that we're going to add. I'm going to cut that in half right down through the middle. And then to clean it, I'll just make a little cut and remove the core like so. We'll give that a couple more cuts. What we're looking for is large chunks. Okay? Into the multi-cooker they go. Next we've got a yellow onion. I'm just going to remove the top and the bottom. I like to cut it in half right down through the middle. Makes it easier to peel. And again, we're looking for large chunks. So I'll give it a cut down through the middle and maybe 3 or 4 cuts like that. Okay, and then in it goes. Now since we're going to be using beets, I'm going to go ahead and put some gloves on because they can get a little messy and stain my fingers. But before I cut the beets, I'm going to go ahead and cut the meat. Like I said, we're using beef shank. So this is a cut of meat that typically would require a long cook time, but since we're using the multi-cooker, we won't have to do that. I'm going to remove the bone, add that in, and then we're going to cut the meat into about 1-inch cubes. It's good to have a nice sharp knife for this. So once our beef is cut, we'll add it to the multi-cooker. And then we're ready to clean our beets. So for the beets, I like to remove the stem and the root end first. And then you can go ahead and peel them. You can either use a paring knife, or if you like to use a vegetable peeler, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, once they're peeled, I'll go ahead and discard the skin. And we're going to get a nice medium dice out of these. So I'll go ahead and cut them in half, make a couple cuts through. Okay, once the beets are cut, I'll go ahead and add them into the multi-cooker. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean up and get the rest of the ingredients. We're ready to add the rest of the ingredients.
Welcome to the stream. I like the music in this game.
I don't.
Blabbity, 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 blabbity.
Looks like Donald Duck with a green hat. Which one?
Green one, Chris.
Oh, I didn't read.
We keep an eye out for stuff on sale that could be given to her friends when they had birthdays.
Wow, they are in fantastic shape. Are those,
I'm
are
gonna
those
tell you a
original?
couple things. Yes.
What is this, my first shooter? Have they never made another shooter?
No!
All right, 1, 2, 3.
I don't know how to get out of here.
I'm not helping. I hit the button. I hit it. I did.
Oh,
no.
no! Don't pay for that, Rashang.
I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
Go up the hill, you stupid hedgehog! Tails can do it!
All right. So, here we are. Back again for the final time this month. Believe it or not.
Yeah, let me move this over more so we
It's
see
the
it
final
better.
Thursday for 2023.
Yes, it is the final Thursday. That's crazy.
Can't believe it, but hope everyone's been having had a mostly good year. Things weren't too crazy. Things were fun. Learned something, got something, got rid of some stuff. Which what I'm going to be doing next week. Well, not next week, next month. The 13th and 14th, they're doing a Middle Georgia Con, is what they're calling it. And I signed up to sell, so I've been getting through some stuff, boxing some stuff that I knew I wanted to go. I'm going to record a room tour and then hopefully really change things up and go through and get rid of some stuff.
Do you know what you're gonna get rid of?
Well, like I keep wondering about like all that stuff up there, right there is Sonic figures. So I've wondered about opening those. They'll take less space if I do. But I've got pop figures. I've got, I mean, some of the boxes right here, they're 2-packs that I picked up like last year or the year before when they were on clearance. They've just sat there the whole time. But I've got some Lego sets that I'm thinking of parting with.
Oh, a lot of toys.
Yep, there's gonna be some toys and some games. I'm gonna take some baseball cards. I'm gonna take some Magic cards. I mean,
Magic cards.
found these, and when we were heavy into Magic, a little dusty, but just binder full of Magic the Gathering cards. Pull them out.
You know what season they're the which edition they are?
This one's Core 2011. And there's some others in here. Why do I have them? That's a 2004.
I gotta get rid of a lot of that stuff. Just clean everything.
That was all variety, but like they've been in these binders. They've been sitting in like this one. This one is full. That's
Oh
the
my
back.
god, that's a lot of Magic cards.
And then I've got a box full in the closet. You can kind of see the door right there. I'm planning on taking that whole box and shifting it. I don't play physical anymore. There's no reason to keep it around. What's going on, Slippy? But if I can offload it and get a halfway decent amount for it, then let it be gone. I've got my 2 boxes of doubles that I'm ready to part with, and so it's just various things. Like I've picked up some Lego sets when they were on clearance. I was like, oh, I'll put these together, and I never put them together. It's been several years. Well, there's some things you buy and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do something with this, and you never do. It's like, well, let's get rid of it. I mean, I paid $200 to get a table for this thing, so I'm hoping, yeah, it's a 2-day event.
Oh my god.
But to get in is $20. So, yeah, that's $40 right there, so it's really $160 for the table, and then whatever stuff. But like I bought duplicates of stuff because I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a bunch of these and put them together and make something. I haven't done it, so that some stuff is like, oh, this is really cool. I'll buy it, and then you get it home, and 6 months later, it's sitting on a shelf, and you're like, oh, okay, well, it's still there. And it doesn't have that same thing anymore. It doesn't have that spark joy. It's like, okay, well, that can go. So why did I pick that up?
I got a lot of beta Magic cards that just sit and collect dust in a storage unit that I should just dump. I got Nintendo furniture. Remember when Nintendo came out with that trunk that they had
Mm-hmm.
with all the characters? I have that. I have the Nintendo stand that you guys saw. If you look at past videos on Scanline or whatever, I have some Nintendo stand that the NES sat on. The games go underneath it. I have that I don't really care about to get rid of or something, because Nintendo people they'll buy that in a blink of an eye.
Yep.
I mean, that's really like, I went through games, I went through everything else, and I really just don't. There's really nothing else I want to get rid of. I mean, all my games are in drawers, so I mean, like, they just stay out of the way. No one really sees them or anything like that. I mean, really, what I need is more shelf space, but that's about it.
Yeah, see, like I've filled up my shelf space and I've added shelf space. What I'd really like to do is, once I do the room tour, is add pegboard all the way up at the top. And I mean, just about the size of, the card to some of the Master of the Universe figures, but have pegboard line that entire wall. But then put the hangers on stuff on there that big, so I can stick 2 or 3 or 4 cards on it. And so I can just have several of them hanging up there instead of having to try to find a spot for 1 or 2 of them on a shelf. And then just have nothing but card figures hanging up there.
Yeah, I was trying to do a full. I got a good growing order of working design, and it's like I want to get more of them, but I'm running out of shelf space because the shelf is this big. And I mean, Sega Ages is, forget about it. I'm not even gonna comment on how much that stupid thing is, but I mean, it's I want to add stuff, but I got Atari stuff next to it. I'm not gonna, those are the Atari games I grew up with, and whatever it is. This I got too, which is the TV and the Atari here. But once the Polymega gets up and running and stuff, I have a plan that I'm gonna take all the systems I have that are not compatible with the Polymega. I'm gonna put those somewhere, and then the rest of all the systems are getting cleaned completely, put in an acrylic box in a box, and then they're getting put on a shelf that's over this way in this, like, these glass display shelves. And
Yeah.
that's where they're sitting. Wires, everything. We're all gonna get cleaned up with the controllers, and that's it. I'm not. That way, at least I can preserve the system.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's it's what it is. You clean everything out, and then the next year you buy some more stuff that you don't need, and then the year after that you clean everything out, buy some more. And game prices are so stupid cheap. It's like it's pretty sad the way, like, how retro went up in 2020, 2021, 2022, and then.
But there's usually something that will happen, and I mean, things come up, and it's the nature of just the cycle of buying and selling stuff.
It's true.
Supply and demand. Supply went up for retro stuff because everyone was locked in their homes or whatever. And I just had the unfortunate circumstances or whatever to have started a few years before that. So, and Master System didn't really take that big of a hit. So, not that bad, but actually it kind of gets us onto, why we've got the games up here on this list right here that's for the 14 console challenge. And so one of the games that I beat was Masters of the Universe for the Game Boy Advance. I really wanted to like this game, but it's not. It's not. It's really rough. The Things, yeah. Like hit detection's really weird. There's just a bunch of things like that, but because I beat it, I was like, okay, I beat the game. I don't really think I need to keep this one in my library, so this is one of the games I'm going to take next month and try to sell. So if I can sell it, because you can see up there on the list, number 6, GBA He-Man Motu, type garbage. I beat this on Christmas Day when everyone was napping. Would I play it again? No. Would I beat it again? No. Bad hit detection, jump desk, best level, or some like some linear shooters. Like there's a couple levels you're on Battle Cat and you're just running, like it's a 3/4 overhead view. And you're just running and you're just shooting and collecting stuff as you go. Those are the best levels.
Horrible.
The other levels you're just running around an area swinging. Like the first level is not bad, but then when you get to some of the later levels and you have to jump around and try to actually platform, it's like, okay, this is really bad. Especially since if you miss time your jump and you fail it, you die.
No, that's not good.
And if you're halfway through the level, and the levels aren't that long, but some of them are really painful to get through. And some of the boss fights, and even some of the enemies, you're sitting there just swinging, and you miss. They hit you, and you swing, and then you finally hit them. So it was just like, I don't understand hitboxes or something for this game. But so this one's going to get sold. This one's gone.
But that's good about the console challenge, though. At least you're going to find games that you...
It is, and that's why it's... the 14 just came from... I had 14 consoles I wanted to beat stuff on last year, and I didn't want to be tied into one system. And so this spreads it across 14 different consoles, whatever they might be. Like, I don't think I'm going to go through and beat Vigilante 8 Second Offense, Shadows of the Empire, or Batman Beyond on the Game Boy Color. So I might be able to beat Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, because I think I played through 2 levels of that yesterday. So, not anything that has to be done, but I've beat stuff on the Switch, I beat stuff on the Xbox One, I beat stuff on the Xbox 360. And this is just a way to get through some of the games that you haven't, some of your backlog, but not tie yourself down to one system. Because I found, particularly early on when I was collecting for the Master System, I was just playing nothing but Master System, and that got me, after a year and a half, 2 years of playing almost nothing but Master System, kind of got me to the point where I was like, okay, yeah, I want to keep playing Master System, but I also want to play other stuff. And so the challenge gave me a way of doing that.
I really got to add Luigi's Mansion on this.
Luigi's Mansion is down here at number 32.
I gotta do
and
that.
It says, NFT, not first time. It's always time to play again. So I'd definitely play that one again. Ghostbusters and Ghouls and Ghosts for the Master System. Not first time, but I love that first stage in Ghostbusters where you're just catching the ghosts. It's just so fun. Drop the trap, get your guys out, turn on your proton packs, and pull them in, and then suck down the ghosts. So much fun. But then I beat Metroid Dread 5 times.
Yeah, what does that mean with M? That means you mastered it?
No. It's if I'd play it again or beat it again, maybe. Yes?
Oh, maybe.
No. Maybe. What's going on, Baron? Thank you.
Baron's lurking and working. Soul Calibur 2.
Yep.
Oh, wow. 100% gallery. Look at that. Yeah, Soul Calibur.
Yeah, that was one I'd been working on for a while, and so... Well, no, Soul Calibur 2 was for the GameCube, but... Dreamcast... Yeah.
Aerial Assault is a shooter game on...
It's on the Master System and on the Game Gear.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I beat it on both of them. But yeah, the 100% the gallery, I've been working on that since 2000, 2001. So, it took a bit of time. But it was fun.
Hyrule Warriors is great.
I love Hyrule Warriors. I loved it on the Wii U, so much so that I played through all of it on the Wii U. I didn't 100%, I just played through the story. and then some of the extra stuff, and then on the Switch I played through the story again. I want to go back and get 100% on it, but I also want to play Age of Calamity, which is the second one.
That's the one. Age of Calamity is really good too. I don't know if that's multiplayer, but I played Hyrule Warriors and it's good.
Yeah. So
I got a lot of Switch stuff.
Hmm?
You got a lot of Switch stuff on there.
Well, part of it is Metroid Dread's right there, and there. So that was the first time I beat it, and that was on normal. And then I beat it on hard, and that was the second time I beat it. And then I went, and this doesn't show the time when I beat it again on normal, and then I went back to rookie. But then the final time was Metroid Dread. I don't think I would play through it again
Dread
on
mode?
Dread difficulty, because everything kills you in one hit. And my passage time in that was a little over 24 hours. So I spent a day just playing Metroid Dread. And I had some long streams working on it, like 4 or 5 hours, which isn't really long, but since most of my streams are about 2 hours, it was pretty long.
Ooh, Wild Guns on the NES. That's a good game.
Yeah, that one I didn't get to, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be for games that I own, that I'm trying to play through. I don't own Wild Guns. So Super Nintendo won't have a showing next year, most likely. Because I think I own 2 games, maybe 3 at least 3 games. Maybe 4 or 5, I don't know. I've got Bomberman with the with the multiplayer tap that I got from my brother.
GameCube?
No, for Super Nintendo.
Ooh, that'd be nice to see.
That, and then I've got some Eye of the Beholder. What is the other one? I think I got Desert Strike, because I'm trying to get a set of the Strike games. So I'd like to try to get as many of those as I could complete in box. There might be one or two others that I picked up because Nadia was like, oh, or Prin was like, oh, those look neat. It's like, yeah, whatever.
I tell Mike next year is going to be RPG heaven for me.
Well, let's take a quick look at what you had for 2023. You said you beat 3 games. You beat EVO, which on the Super Nintendo, which is a super long game. So would you play through that game entirely again?
Yeah, but
Not for a while.
Not for a while, no. Valkyrie Elysium I beat.
Thank you. You want to turn the fan on?
Valkyrie Profile I beat. Valkyrie Profile, there's a lot of things that you have to do for Valkyrie Profile. That game is super it's a lot. I was talking to Baron about it, and to get good endings and all that other stuff, you had to beat it within a certain time limit. I didn't know what I was doing in the game at all when I first started, and then I died, and then I had to restart all over again. It took me about 15 tries just to get it down to where I was comfortable with what I knew what I was doing in the game. But it's a great game. But that was a whim type of, oh my god, I saw it on PlayStation, and I was like, oh, let me download it on PlayStation. It looks good because I was playing Elysium, and I jumped into it, and I'm like, oh, this is great. So I bought it as a Christmas gift or whatever. And I started playing it, and I got sucked into it, and then I went and I beat it. Ender Lilies, I had to buy that. I didn't buy that. That one was out. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker on SMS, I completely lost control with that and just gave up. Gaiden was good. Gaiden, I played it and got rid of it because it was just...
So how many of the ones that you didn't beat this year are you going to move over to your 2024 list?
The only one that is actually getting moved over there's 2 that's getting moved over out of this entire list, and it's Albert Odyssey and Mark of the Wolves, and that's it.
What do you mean, Mark of the Wolves? All? How many of them are there?
I Mark of the Wolves. I want to be with every single character. I want to get good with every single character. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna re-notice that, but reconfigure that. But Alicia Dragoon, I'm really gonna try to beat that. Albert Odyssey, I want a full playthrough and beat that game. Never beat it. Demon Gaze is not bad. I don't think it's a stream. Well, I mean, depending on what you do in that, but. Magic Knight Rayearth, I was so close to beating the damn game. And then the game met a tragic end, down a flight of steps because of someone. um, Lunar 1 and 2, Pafu Mail, Sega CD, Shining Wisdom again. That's an I heard really mixed reviews on that. Steaming Hearts, can't play that on Steam. That's PC Engine, PC CD.
Yeah,
Riviera.
you're gonna be busy. So
Riviera is hard. See, I got Riviera for PSP because
uh,
I loved playing Riviera, and I got it for Game Boy Advance, and it's a very hard game. I never played Rhapsody before. Thousand Arms, never played that before. The big one is Etrian Odyssey 1, 2, and 3. That's going to take a good amount of time.
yeah.
And then Master of Darkness, I'll probably play like around, I guess, Halloween or something to try to beat that. And Vanguard Bandits is going to be a lot too, because there's, I think, 14 multiple endings in Vanguard Bandits. I only have 12.
Master
I
of
did as a
Darkness
kid.
shouldn't take you long. You should be able to beat it in a couple play sessions, if not one.
It's a
It's
good-
not very long, and you have infinite continue. So if you sit down, and you have 3 or 4 hours the first time you play it, you'll probably beat it. It's not, like I said, it's not that long. There's not a lot to it, but it's good. It's fun.
I'll take a look at that and see how
What is
it
this
comes out.
to be determined Poopy Game 3?
Oh, I don't know. That was there, and I'm like, wait, what is this?
Dude, I added that while we were talking about it before we started.
I thought I put Toilet Kids for PC Engine because I think I was telling D Tuxton about playing Toilet Kids because it's a shooter, and then I thought I named Poopy Poopy Game as Toilet
Well,
Kids.
and the thing is, you can add a bunch of extra games and stuff. So
I never beat Dino Crisis 1 or 2, and I wanted to play those games back.
I haven't played them. So because I didn't like if it was a PlayStation exclusive. Oh well.
You never played them. Yeah, you never played. I got a lot
Yeah.
of PS1 games on here.
How's it going, TGM0? Hope you're having a good night. Welcome to this final Thursday stream from Scanline. We're just talking about the console challenge for next year. What Sayan's got on his at the moment.
Yeah, my
At least
games
you've got games on there. Like I haven't. I need to go through and look at the games. I've got. Actually, you know what? For the Master System, I'm gonna put in Submarine Attack.
Oh, I was actually gonna put for Saturn. In the Hunt.
I don't know what I put on for the Master or the Genesis Mega Drive. Could do Mystic Defender. I'll figure that out. Something for the 32X. I don't have a ton of games for the 32X, so that won't be too bad. But I want to get through them. I beat Cosmic Carnage.
Cosmic Carnage is it's a fun game.
It was okay. Like I cheesed my way through it, and I was like, I could see what they were trying to do with this game, and it would have been really cool if they had more time, because they would have gotten more. Like it would have been more refined. There was too much slowdown. There was some neat stuff that they were doing with the scaling to make stuff look like it was closer to the screen. And I mean, you had fatalities, I guess, that weren't necessarily fatalities. First time I think I got my head knocked off in the game. I was like, what the heck? Just, I was like, wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. But
What's that GameCube game? I've never heard of that before.
Batten Kaitos Origins,
Mm-mm.
it's this one. But the battle system is cards. So you got to pick your cards. Like you build your deck and you pick cards as they come up. But each character has some cards in common, but they have some that aren't in common. And I've restarted this game
Oh.
like 3 or 4 times. I mean, there's a picture of the from the back, which tells you just about nothing. But
Oh, it's like a deck building game.
it is a bit. It's like I won't say it's an action RPG. You do run around a bunch like in a regular role playing game, but then when it comes to the fight, while you're out and about, you find different buff cards and stuff for your deck and other elements. I think that's what they're called. Like I said, it's been a while since I played it, but it's one that I've had on my list. I think I had it on there last year and the year before. I mean, this year and
Cathedral.
the year before I was going to try and get to it. But I've got, like, I think it's going to be one of the first games that I'm going to try to beat next year. Because I think I started off this 2023 pretty well. I think I had, let me see, like, I beat a game in February, one in March, one in January, two in January if I count the Switch, and for Hyrule Warriors, but I beat it on the Wii U, so I don't know if that really counts. But I didn't have all of the DLC, so I had a lot less characters. But I beat Vampire Survivors in January, and then like a month would pass for some, and I'd just have these gaps. So this year, this coming year, I'm gonna try and get Matt and Kaidos out quick and early. Actually, it probably won't be quick. It'll probably take me all of January, on and off stream. But I'm looking forward to messing around with that. For GB, I think I might do Bionicle.
Oh, Bionicles.
Could do Wings of Fury. For the Game Boy.
Really good.
Still gonna try to get Shadow of the Empire for the N64.
So you got some Wii and Wii U games. I should have added a Wii game on there. I should have added The Last Story or Pandora's Tower.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? For the Wii, we can do Fling Smash.
I gotta get the Pro controller for the Wii U and then start playing those.
Yeah, I think I
Whatever the
could
controller,
use one of
the Wii-
those.
I
So
don't.
you-
What is it? The controller for the Wii.
What's going on,
Hey,
Cosmic?
what's up, Cosmic? The controller for the Wii hooks up into the Wii U, and you could play Wii games. Is that how it works?
No. It has a spot so you can hook up the sensor bar, and you can actually control it with just the Wiimote.
Oh, because I was looking at the joypad. Playing with whatever that controller is.
Yeah. We're
Defenders
just going
of
over
Malaysia.
the console challenge. I don't think you didn't put anything up on there. But and it doesn't have to be 14 consoles. It could be 20 consoles. It could be one console. It could just be PC. Just a way to have a goal to get some of your backlog done and out of the way. Which is why I started doing it.
wonder if
And I
had
didn't want to be tied to
Persona
one
Online.
system. Rodia. Sky Soul. That's all you do anyways.
I should put Kirby Dreamland 2. I like Kirby Dreamland 2. I know Drake was asking
Constant
about
grind on the backlog. Yep.
Phantasy Star. If you were gonna do a Phantasy Star stream, I was watching him play Phantasy Star, and I'm like, wow, this is an interesting game. Looks really good, Phantasy Star on the Master System.
The Master System was really good. I used to play through it every year. Like the first year, actually, I was playing Phantasy Star when I got affiliate with Twitch. And then Foxy was the first sub. And I was playing Phantasy Star. And I think he came in when I was playing Phantasy Star. Or it was some Master System stuff. But the following year I played the Mark III version in Japanese. I think the following year after that I played the Switch version with the improvements.
There's a Nintendo Switch version for the first Phantasy Star.
Yeah. It's on the eShop. Go to the Sega Ages, look for Sega Ages, and you can find it. They got a bunch of games that they've added to that Sega Ages collection. Just wait for it to go on sale.
Sega Ages. Oh yeah, not the Sega Ages for Saturn. They
Yeah.
give you 3 games. That's
Some of the Sega
Okay.
Ages stuff has some nice improvements. I think like with Sonic, they have a ring counter. So it tracks how many rings you've had total. Some other stuff.
Oh really? I didn't know that. I gotta ask him.
Had 3 and 4 as well as 1 and 2. What? Are you talking about Phantasy Star Baron?
Yeah, he was talking about Phantasy Star.
There's a Genesis collection on Steam. I don't think the one on the 360 has it. That has, I think, one, or has 2, 3, and 4. But at least on the Switch version is only the first game. But I think they did release it on some other system. But I don't think they've released one on the Switch that had all of the games, because I think most people would like to have all of the games.
Yeah, I think so.
But or it might be something with the expansion pass. Maybe they have all of the games on there. I don't know. Yeah, on Steam, you have to watch out for downloading some of those ROMs, because some of them aren't the ROMs of games at all. Some are messed up and just garbage. But because I got the collection on Steam, I got the collection on the 360. But this one's cool to get because you can unlock Golden Axe Warrior and a couple other games. I forget what.
Warrior, isn't it the fighting game Golden Axe?
No, Golden Axe is the brawler, the beat 'em up. Golden Axe Warrior is the RPG. That's a Zelda clone.
The one that's on Saturn? No, that's double Dungeons and Dragons.
And we're definitely not talking about Beast Rider.
Never heard of Beast Rider before.
It wasn't a great game. It wasn't even a good game. It was a mediocre, okay game.
Golden Axe
It needed more time to be fine-tuned, but didn't get it. Might have been one of the Genesis minis that he had. I think the second mini does it have? I don't know. I could go look. Yeah, Steam doesn't police the the workshop? I think is what they call it. You can subscribe to the workshop and get games and stuff, so you can get some crazy stuff in there. Golden Axe: The Duel of the Saturn Fire Warrior is on the SMS. Fantasy Star 4 on stream. It was the last game I streamed. What, this month? Last month? Or you mean the regular streaming?
regular streaming.
I have not beat Comic Zone. Comic Zone is tough. I can't get very far in that. It's like you get hit and you're like, oh, I'm done. Ah! Oh, you
Comic
turned
Zone
off affiliate? Well, that could do it. Oh, I need to see what 32X games. I think any of the 32X games, or most of the 32X games, if I beat it, I think I'm just going to be like, boop, it's done. It can go. Maybe Metalhead. Oh, Metalhead.
Wish this thing would stay straight.
I'm not sure what that one is.
Metalhead on 32X, I never heard that before.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is,
really,
but it's on my list of
32X
32X games I have.
Horrible library. And then they had the what is it, like 3 32X CD games that like no one
Yeah, there's like
knows
2 or 3 of those, and
are poop.
I think they have good quality audio. You're going out of focus.
I figured that. Let me.
I don't think it would be difficult if somebody wanted to get an affiliate back. Creating multiple channels can be annoying. I have like 3 or 4 channels on Twitch. That's not including Scanline. I created them for various things and then just got tired of dealing with them.
Channels?
Yep.
What do you mean by channels?
Channels. I have a Wazrim. There was one where I was going to do something with Msemets and it fell through. And then I made another one and I don't remember what I did with that one. And then I made another one that nobody knows about what the name is and that stuff. Because if I want to stream but don't necessarily like want it announced or anything, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stream, this game and play this, and we'll see what happens.
A friend of mine does that, and it drives me crazy. he'll go on and he'll go on and test games, different random games, for his graphics card, or is it coming out at 1080p? How's the sound? Is this, or I got an S card converter thing, and he'll just go on and stream, and I'm like, you should just create a fake name and just go on and stream. I mean, and then I'm like, oh, I jump into a stream and I'm like, hey, what's going on and everything. Oh, this isn't a stream, it's a test. I'm like, you're 17 streams past this for 3 hours were nothing but 1080p and whatever tests, and now you're doing another 17 audio tests. When are you going to stream for real? Just
Is that
play the
social?
games. No, I work with him. He's a
Okay.
really, really, really close friend.
Social
of mine.
Gamer will do a ton of tests. He does.
Yeah,
He loves tinkering, particularly with like the retro tinks and stuff. And so
That's
he'll
my
change
friend.
all these things, and I'm like, I can't tell any difference, but it looks good.
He just got the newest retro tank for Christmas that came out
Maybe he just doesn't
with
like.
the 4K something whatever, and he's testing on his phone, testing on a tablet, testing on the computer, testing on PlayStation. I'm like, I'm done. I can't deal with this nonsense. I'm lucky my stuff is held together with duct tape and dog hair. I'm like, just whatever. So I'm just glad it works.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
these
me
little
too.
things off.
That's one of the things I dread about getting a new computer, which I really need to, because how often the network drops out. Like, I've got it going through the wireless and the wired connection. So if the one of them falls, I'm hoping the other one picks up. So, but yeah, it's just it's irritating.
And then transferring everything over, setting everything up, adding the directories in there, rebuilding the stream images all over again. That's just too much.
Well, the
I'm
stream
like,
stuff
swap
you
hard
can
drives.
save a JSON file and bring all of that over.
Oh, it gets saved automatically to a JSON file.
No, you have to tell it to export it, and then you can take that file and import it. So that part won't be so bad, but having to reinstall everything, like, I'm not looking forward to installing Steam and Discord. I don't know. There's not a ton of stuff I have to install, I guess.
Discord, Steam, OBS.
Yeah, OBS.
Well, you could back up Steam too. Yeah, I think this day and age you could back up.
Yeah, the Steam thing is just downloading all the games. Like, because of my data cap, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to download 3 or 4 games this month, and then 3 or 4 games next month. Or figure out when we're getting close to the...
Oh, I didn't know that. So it's just...
You can back up Steam too. In fact, you just copy your Steam library and then move it back.
2025?
Same song. Huh.
That's going to be a lot, Cosmic, because you got a lot on your computer to begin
2025. Didn't you get a new computer in the last year or 2, Cosmic? I could
with.
totally be wrong.
Like 4 years old. 4 or 5 years old.
Mine, like, I don't know what year it was released, but I bought it in 2015, and it was a refurbished edition. Like 9 years ago. So you're in the same boat as I am. Who am I thinking of recently got a computer? I don't know.
My computer I got 3-4 years
Mine's
ago.
old. But shoot,
2018.
time runs together. So I thought today was Friday, but it's not, thankfully. It means I have another a day off, so.
Well, just think of it this way. You have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday you go back to work.
Yep, I go back on Tuesday. And it's supposed to be hectic.
I think the whole world goes back on Tuesday.
Last year he got a second computer, but it wasn't brand new. That could be it. An old new computer or a new old computer, which way you want to look at it. What if there's something on the 360 I can look at and go, okay, yeah, I actually want to go through and beat that. Oh, but I already beat Bionic Commando, so I don't need to play that one again. Maybe I should finally finish Diablo 3. Actually, could do one of those, but I don't think so. Halo 3, Halo 4. That one
Slippy, do
definitely
you
got
play
beat.
games? I mean, I saw you played RoboCop. Do you play any other games on the side, like besides RoboCop? Looked pretty good.
RoboCop looked kind of interesting. I mean, I do play games on the side, but not a ton. Trying to think, especially outside of the challenge. I don't know what
RoboCop was amazingly fun. Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. That's for sure. It got good reviews. Cathedral is a good game. What's Batman Armored Edition?
for the Wii U. There's stuff that it's a complete game. I think it's 2 games or something, but it uses the gamepad for something. I'm going through my Mr. Searching for games for the monthly melee.
What's
Chroma
Outer
Squad on
Winds?
Steam and the Outer Wilds epic.
Oh, Outer Wilds.
Yeah, I picked up Chroma Squad, but I just don't know if that's what I'm going to get to. Because I've seen so many other people play it. Like I saw watch somebody play through the entire thing, and then I saw bits and pieces of other people, including Cosmic, play through it. It's like I just don't know if it's kind of pushed it back on the things, on the list of things. Like, oh yeah, I need to beat this like now. Like, no, it'll be fine. It can wait. Oh, that's it.
Why
Maybe I
don't
should
you
play
add RP?
Vanquish.
Vanquish is good. Oh, Vanquish is really good.
That one I probably won't play on my stream though, because I believe there's some language in it. Well, when is
Yeah, but
Warhammer
it's not
40k Space
bad.
Marine 2 supposed to
Hello,
come out?
Foxy.
What's going on,
You
Foxy?
didn't finish your list, but you did pretty well.
I didn't finish my.
Yeah, I got 3 games out of my list, so
I got.
I'm doing.
Let me see. I don't think I'm gonna try and work on any others, but I got like 34 games if you want to include Metroid. Actually, if you want to include Metroid Dread, I beat it 5 times, and I'll possibly beat it again before the end of the year.
I was gonna.
How are
put
you
that
doing
in
tonight,
for-
Foxy? What were you up to?
Oh, Foxy, if you are there, I wanted to show you this. I think you know this game pretty well.
It's all shiny.
I think he knows. I think Fox is the only one that I know
Little Ralph.
who knows Riviera.
I have no idea what Little Ralph is.
Little Ralph is the game that Knocker made us review. It's on I think Japanese PlayStation or something. It's not a bad game. Just the jumping in it just drives me absolutely insane.
Oh,
It's a fun game though. Yeah,
That could
Foxy, I
be.
picked up Riviera finally on the PSP, and I added it to my list of games that I want to beat on Riviera on Game Boy Advanced. Our game is hard, Riviera. I might actually stream it too, so that'd be interesting to see.
I really need to update this list. I've got.
I got a high ranking for it now. It's the only Japanese.
exploits
No,
on here.
didn't. The other Japanese game we reviewed was the Gundam Fighters for Super Fam, because that never came out on SNES. It was ported to PlayStation, right? So that was the second Little Ralph and I think Gundam. Oh, Japanese release only. Okay. Oh, I got ahead of myself with that one. But we did we did review other Japanese games.
Got a higher ranking for it now. All right, I think that gets me
Defender or Space Raiders?
pretty well on my list. Although I need to find something for the Genesis. I might just put Mystic Defender up there for now.
Why don't you put on Alicia Dragoon?
I don't own it. These are all
Yeah,
games that I own and have physical copies of. So these are
Oh,
ones
good
that I
deal.
want to beat. And then I could possibly get rid of them.
Submarine Attack. I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Batman Returns.
I gotta see how I could stream.
It was Return or Batman Beyond, not Batman Returns.
Pandora's Tower and oh
Beyond. All right.
and the last story.
All right. Well, I think that covers that. There's a new file up for next year. Everyone that had spots in it for the 2023 challenge should have stuff on there. I cleared out the games. If anyone wants in, let me know. We can add stuff. The blank sheet just looks like this, and you just add in a bunch of games in the console. I might add in a type, so you can choose from action, RPG, JRPG, or whatever. So we will see about that. But yeah, that's the wrap up your 2023 lists. I've beat more than 14 games on 14 different consoles, so that was fun.
There's one game I got to add on there too. It's gonna be another game. It's called Goblin Slayer. It's an anime that I watch with Baron a lot. So there's a game, a tactical RPG that's coming out for that. So I might add that. But with all the games I have on there right now, I'm gonna be playing many hours of RPGs. Though Magic Knight I heard was Foxy said it was like super quick to beat.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Magic Knight. Vanguard Bandits is nuts. That's gonna be.
That's the thing is you
game.
can put on a bunch of games or you put in your alternates. So.
Just Etrian Odyssey is gonna be the big one. 1, 2, and 3.
And with
That's
that one,
cool.
you might want to
Water.
like put Etrian Odyssey 2 and 3 down here or something. But
yeah, that's
these
true.
are y'all's list. You can do what you want. The original plan for the whole thing was you got your console, you got your game, the kind of game it is, the date that you beat it, would you play it again, and would you beat it again, and any notes. Like last year, I think RVK no, he didn't. Okay, Knocker. It was Knocker and Baron had big old explanations. And so if you had a question about a game, those are great. Mine are just quick little notes that it was supposed to fit in that much space. Street Fighter 2 for the Master System. I beat it with Balrog and Bison. Cool what they were able to do with this version. Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast. I 100% of the gallery. It's just, for me, it was quick notes. Quick and easy to read. Thought I was going to take a short detour in November and beat Etrian Odyssey 2. 1.5 months later.
Yeah, EO's gonna take me a while.
Yeah, that might be one of the ones you might want to start on those at the start. But I mean, most of yours are RPGs, so yeah.
I mean, that's really I don't mind playing them.
But I think I really want Batten Kaitos Origins to be the first one that I beat this year or next year. Or the first one I really put effort into, just because I've had it on my list for so long. It's like, it's time for you to go. You have overstayed your welcome. Go right now.
Yeah, Lunar and Lunar 2 are gonna take some time to beat. And I even I was thinking about putting Arc the Lad on there, and Arc the Lad is 4 CDs, I think.
Wow.
3 CDs, 4 CDs, and I'm like, it's no.
Thank you, Baron. Now give me the cookies. What was it? Rubber Baby Buggy Bumper? Rubber Baby Buggy Bumper. I think I might have lost the accent some there. But I know that is Slippy's line.
When are you gonna play Submarine Attack? I really want to see that. Are you gonna do most of these on stream or?
Yeah, I'll do most of these on stream. Like Bat and Kaidos, I'll probably play on and off stream. Just because if I just do it on stream, it'll take me 2 or 3 months and I'll get frustrated.
Oh, it is 2 different games on 4 CDs. Got it. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, and Bat and Kaidos is 2 discs. One of the handful
Wow.
of 2-disc games on the GameCube. They even had to have a special case. Let's see. So it could hold 2 discs.
2 discs. Look at that.
And it moved the memory card over here.
Hey,
D-Dubs
what's
with
up,
the
DW?
red. Uh-oh. Knocking down my little Lego stuff. Well, thanks, DW, for the raid. What were you up to? All right, I think we're ready to go ahead and jump in and play some stuff.
Oh, and since the 80s Bros, I'm going to be sharing the Monday Space with the 80s Bros when they stream. Starting January 8th, we're bringing back the Shooter Club for Scanlines, and I have some interesting things with that, like a high score challenge. We're going to do a weekly shooter. Go into it. The shooter that I'm going to present is going to be a high score challenge. We're going to start off with one of them. It's going to be kind of easy. Then we're going to gradually get into that, and there's going to be a wheel. You guys could put shooters on it, and then that'll be the next game we'll play.
So you're gonna move the Shooter Club from Tuesday to Monday?
No, Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be Shooter Club's going to be Monday.
So you're not gonna be doing anything Tuesdays?
I don't think Tuesdays
Okay. And
now. Tuesdays
Wednesday,
I'll
you and
look
Baron
out.
will be back with Retro Achievements and
Yep,
Monster
and
Hunter.
Thursday. And we might do some Monster Hunter. It's going to be different Monster Hunters instead of just Rise. We're going to be doing a lot of multi-generational Monster Hunters, like the first Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, like all different types of Monster Hunters, getting into them. Thursday's going to be us, which we got to talk about that and what direction we're going to go
Yeah,
with this.
we're gonna try and bring
Friday,
back the Collector's
Friday.
Corner. We'll have it a little bit more.
Do free play
Yeah.
Fridays.
Collector's Showcase. We're calling it Collector's Showcase, so we don't have another CC.
Right.
Classic Premier Manager 98. Oh, you and guys and your footy ball. All right. Let's go to a short little hootenanny thing. And then we will be back in just a couple minutes.
I like the music in this game.
I don't.
Blabbity 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 blah.
Looks like Donald Duck with a green hat. Which one?
Green one, Chris.
Oh, I didn't read.
We keep an eye out for stuff on sale that could be given to her friends when they had birthdays.
Wow, they are in fantastic shape. Are those,
I'm gonna
those
tell you a
original?
couple things. Yes.
What is this, my first shooter? Have they never made another shooter?
No!
All right. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know how to get out of here.
I'm not helping. I hit the button. I hit it. I did.
Oh, no! You'll pay for that, Rashane.
I may not
Earthbound.
be a smart man, but I know what love is.
Go up the hill, you stupid hedgehog! Tails can do it!
All right, we are back. Separating RA for its own night.
I think it's a great idea.
I think so.
Really do.
Especially if, as long as there's enough for y'all to talk about. You're playing 6 games right now at the same time, Cosmic? Are you going do 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 do?
To retro achievements for the Master System.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess I have a handful that I'm currently working on as well.
Master System retro achievements. Would you go for it?
Huh?
Would you go for the retro achievements for Master System?
No. I just
So-
don't care about retro achievements. My time for achievement hunting has come and gone. And
Not very good at it.
huh?
He's not very good at it.
I was say I'm not very good at it. I think I might want to see if I can actually copy this one. To slot 1. This one. Give me 1, 2, and 3. Alright, well that should be better. It's up a bit, and I can't hear saying anymore.
Oh.
Well, are you guys saying that that's a bad thing that you're not hearing saying?
I don't think they are.
Achievement is being the oldest living gamer. Wow.
I am.
Wow. Why
I
did you just kick
am.
him in the pants?
I have an ultra achievement that no one. Yeah, I have an ultra achievement.
Alright. So, Ian's volume. Alright, yeah, I adjusted his volume. I thought his biggest achievement was overcoming alopecia. Keep saying his name out of your mouth.
Did I just get smacked by Will Smith? Yeah, yes, you did.
Yeah, his career's done.
Will Smith, yeah. It's a flush down that toilet.
Bye.
You know what's funny? Ever since that happened, I haven't seen Men in Black or really any of his movies on TV anymore.
Yeah, it put a bunch of stuff into a bad light. Just like, okay, we're gonna leave him alone. I lost my arrow, Slippy.
Alright, I'm playing Demon Gaze. Slippy, you would totally love this game. For various
I
reasons.
think he's being facetious asking that.
Oh yeah, you obviously.
Because who's been playing Metroid Dread a ton? Me. The idea. Where they went? Where can my little thing go?
Oh wow, she's 13.
What are you playing?
Demon Gaze. It's like a dungeon crawler I started on.
We're actually at the point where we need to go and defeat Kraid.
I really would like to play that game. I think it's on PC too. You would Slippy, trust me, you would really like the game. Trust me, this is right up your alley. If I need to say so, but yes, this is definitely like a Slippy-esque game. You go roaming around defeating enemies and stuff. And it's a dungeon crawler. It's very nicely done. It's not like Etrian Odyssey and Etrian is gorgeous. That game is beautiful. But so what made you fall in playing it on Switch? So what made you pull? It's also Deep Gaze 2 Play Season 4 as well. What made you play Metroid Dread over and over and over again? Like you really like it that much?
I've just enjoyed it a ton. I don't know if I'd put it in my top 5 games or anything, but I just, when I finished the first time, I was like, I'm not done. I'm not ready to be done with it. Dread is wicked loud. Its volumes aren't peaking like Saiyan and I am.
That's another game I'm gonna play, which is a pirate game called Skull and Bones. And there's no surprise in that, but it's gonna come out. There we go. Alright, I'm kind of high ranked in this.
Alright. We're gonna do a poll if I can figure out how to get it to work.
Slash poll.
Did we just lose something?
Ow.
Let's try something. Slash poll.
Oh wow, there's 3 sets of enemies here.
Hey, it's not working.
Slippy usually is really good with the commands.
The heck?
Cosmic, what games are you juggling right now? Anything interesting?
Oh, you know, I probably have pop-ups or something blocked, so it's not working. You can start a prediction. You can do that.
Ooh, boss battle.
Yeah, we're about to come up with. Oh, should be how many times will I die, or how quickly will I defeat the boss?
Which boss are you fighting?
I'm about to fight Kraid.
So, the boss that you were fighting before that you kept on dying on, was that the final boss that shoots out those red arches at you? They look like Sonic arches?
Oh. Wait. Are you talking about the guy that had a bunch of legs and like was at the back of the screen?
Yes, and you have to.
Okay, that was
time your
Experiment.
jump.
He's not the final boss.
Okay. He was
But
huge,
the one that
and he had
he'd
red
shoot the
lasers.
wall and then the waves of stuff would come at you.
Yes.
Yeah. That was Experiment.
He seemed pretty. That guy seemed super tough.
Let's see what. I don't know. Do you think how many times will I die, or how many times? This is not dread mode. This is hard. Or how quickly will I defeat him? 1 minute, 5 minutes? I think we'll do how quick.
Ooh, there's a red skull over there. I really want to get over there. I don't know how though. Oh wait, right here.
Less than 2 minutes. More than 2, but less than 5.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's a very good game.
2 minutes plus. Oh, you gotta freaking be kidding me.
Marvel Snap, no
Less than
Pathfinder.
5. Or 5 plus. 5 plus minutes. Okay, we'll do a 4th one. Never.
Oh, Disgaea. Disgaea's
We're just gonna put it up there for 2 minutes. All right, poll should be started.
What system is Yeast on, Cosmic?
Okay, so something's up there. You guys can vote. Go ahead and vote.
Predict less than 2 minutes. Oh hell yeah!
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Dissidia, Disney's Afternoon Collection, Marvel Snap, Northgard, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, West of the Dead, East, Oath, and Felgenheimen. When I stream, I'll have another. My goodness. So, are you trying to beat all of the games in the Disney Afternoon Collection?
East first.
Should I predict?
I dumped up some points, 70, 80 points into 5 minutes plus.
And I'll get a timer out and ready for it.
Oh, all the achievements in Disney Collection? That's cool.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I think I got that on the 360, and I've done some of the boss challenges. They were fun though. That's one I'd like to get through and beat. That's the one that actually needs a physical collection, a physical edition.
The Disney Collection?
Yeah,
Is it good?
yeah, it's cool. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Ba-dunk-a-dunk. All right. Actually, I guess I'll set it for 5 minutes. All right, we got a few seconds left for predictions. Looks like most of it's in 2 minutes. Plus, but less than 5. All right.
Wow, he just knocked him. Stupid.
Am I gonna
With
need to
holy
be
charge.
Yeah.
Got him.
Oh.
Headfinder.
Did the
Please
poll
look up
close?
Headfinder.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
Like I don't see a way to pick the winner.
I'm not going through that.
Okay. No, there it is. Manage prediction. Okay. So let's pause that. So let's see. Oh, that on the camera. 5 minutes. Yep, let's do 5 minutes and 5 seconds, so I have time to put the phone down. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're skipping the cutscene.
What mode is this on?
This is hard difficulty.
I think I have to go back to town and get the first things. I don't know where I'm supposed to go here. Lost.
All right, he's dead. What? Or 13.
Oh, okay. I see the way it is. That was like super quick. Take some damage.
So it took me 45 seconds. There was 4 minutes and 13 seconds left out of 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Yep, so choose the outcome.
We all lose. That's why I know
There's
this way.
actually the second phase. You can get through it really quick if you do a skip and you get the morph ball bomb sooner. So I got that. So as long as you get through the first phase, you can kill Kraid pretty darn quick in the second phase.
Alright, I'm kind of afraid this guy's gonna
Which
die.
I don't know if I could have gotten that in Dread difficulty, but that would have been cool. I don't know if it would have killed me when because it shoots the morph ball into Kraid.
Oh, it does?
Yep. Yeah, you looked away and missed it. But there are several ways of basically breaking the game and getting stuff a little early. Like the way to get the grapple beam is really annoying because you have to do these really precise jumps. And it took me way too long. Yeah.
Are you gonna try any other Metroid games on the Switch? Like I know Cosmin played oh no.
The remaster?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pick up the remaster until I can get it for $20.
That's
So at the moment, no.
sound hectic.
But I might. I've thought about doing like a Metroid month and playing some Metroid games. Probably wouldn't beat any of them because
Wow. My closet's full of morph balls. That's awesome. I smell like morph balls because I'm so old, according to you.
he didn't say mothballs. He said morphballs. I hope he meant mothballs, but otherwise he's got a lot of little Samuses
Yeah, I know.
hiding in his closet. And if that's the case, you've got a lot of splaining to do.
Is that it? Oh wow, yeah, I have 23 of these. Ooh, this is 8.
Not sure that
One
actually gets me
armor.
anything beneficial.
Equipped gear. Ooh, 6. This one's 7. What am I on? Oh, I'm on 8-1.
Where are we going?
And
Use the
equipped
teleport
gear.
to transport elsewhere? Look at that. Ian doesn't wear aftershave, he uses embalming fluid. That's how he keeps his youthful appearance.
Yep, Zola here is facts.
It's like SPF 5000.
This is 1 in 5. Do we get any new weapons? What was E3?
Darion.
Oh, light axe. How much is this doing? 83. Yeah, you and I enter these into our games. Ooh, 2, 4.
So the grapple beam, I should be able to I might be able to survive missing once. So to get the grapple beam, you have to slide through this, jump at the right time, come back to the wall, and do another jump. Not like that. Or that.
You're trying it now?
Yep. I had one go. It just about killed me.
Oh, now you got the grapple beam.
But yeah, that's
Did
how
you-
you get the grapple beam early. Because you get the grapple beam early, you get. Oh, he killed me. That allows you to get to the morph ball early, so you can do the quick kill for the Kraid. Do do do. Do.
Did you play Metroid? Super Metroid?
I played and beat Super Metroid. It's been a long time though. I haven't done the original NES Metroid. I don't really care to. Because I did Metroid Zero Mission. I was like, well, why go back and play that? Why I beat basically the same game, but with the improvements and it's longer. But I beat Metroid Fusion, I beat Super Metroid, I beat all the Prime games. And then I beat this one.
How many Prime games are there?
There's Prime 1, 2, and 3. And then was Hunters on the 3DS? DS, sorry. Is that a Prime? Yeah, Metroid Prime Hunters. I haven't beat that, but I picked up a copy. Problem is I don't like playing games in handheld mode.
Yeah. That's why you don't like the Switch that much. You like it on the TV. The Joy-Cons are horrible to use. They're very uncomfortable.
They're just, for me, they're just not